T into us. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause can't name that got me. Tryna to slow down my motion. It's ready, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Damn, they not important. I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Tryna to slow down my motion. It's ready, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Damn, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. 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 I got it.
Wait on.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, it's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition.
Hey, you be funny as shit online on the group me too, talking all that shit.
EA Sports coverage.
But every league need a villain. You know what I'm saying? Every league need a villain. But, you know,
in Glendale, Arizona.
win or lose, niggas gonna talk some shit. You know what I mean? I'm dry fried right now, though. I probably shouldn't play you, but fuck it.
Should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. His throw left side is complete. 13 yards on the catch there. It's an Arizona first down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Cardinals will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurt. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
A gain there of 15. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point attempt to come here.
A little arm right there. He's back there. That's a little arm.
And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lord. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. On 2nd down, Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. You got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Cardinals are going to have it just past their 25.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw. He'll take off again. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. They get 18 on that one. It's an Arizona first down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Let's go. 19 right.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 13-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The second down throw is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, Silver. Delta.
On third down, it's Hurts. He'll take a shot for Watson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete.
I threw it to the wrong nigga.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by McBride. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Off the play fake, Hurts. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
63, 63, 63.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. So they come to the line for first down and 10. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Open space inside the 10. And they are not going to catch them.
Oh, Lord, the motherfucker nigga running into you and shit. I ain't even in fucking field goal block.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just a belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll try to do it with the screen. And a big conversion for two. And it's a one-score game. The deficit is only 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's got room past the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A second down throw for Hurts. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
You see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now he's free to midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll turn and hand this one off. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It is a big gain for Arizona. 37 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. They'll look to throw.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
63, 63, 63.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. The most important stat, Mike, to
I'm on
determine
that too.
wins and losses in the
I'm
NFL
on
is
it.
clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense,
She has
that's even
0 right
more
now.
critical when you have the ball on your
His
side of the
ass
field.
running to the field goals.
And he'll get something there on the return.
Talking
Able
about
to
who
take it
next.
back to the 20-yard line.
I'm next.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
The decision whether to
Let's
keep
go
the
down.
ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Come 19, come 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Don't touch that. Crowd left, get it. Don't touch.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
63, 63, pass. Great.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it.
Crowd left, get it. Don't touch.
3rd down. Here's Hurts out of the gun. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Cardinals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
That's right. Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now a give on the ground. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. Whoa! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. toss, left side, caught by his running back. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down. Cooper going in motion. Again, Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. To the air again. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
73!
Hurts will try it again. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
No touch that. No touch.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Packers. The offense and Hurts ready for this 2-point attempt. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
37, Packers 16.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, this is James Cook. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
He'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. They're able to bounce back